Here's just a quick video on how to add loops to your set list if you have, say, a couple songs where you have multi-tracks and then other songs where you don't have multi-tracks and you're just doing a simple loop without having two different Ableton sessions open. Add another locator, and I've put hotkeys on it too, so I just press the number 2 and it'll go to that locator. If you don't have click sounds, I will just copy and paste whatever click sound I have. So command copy, go to 2, command V for paste. It's warped, so it's solid. Don't have to worry about it. I'll loop it and I can just extend it to however long I want. Add another locator. Again, I have a hotkey for my locator. What this is you can turn it off, but you're pretty much going to add an audio track with no audio on it, and this is pretty much just going to control the tempo in Ableton on this set list. Tab over to session view, and I look for, see, there are already different presets made for different tempos. I literally just find 65 BPM, command copy, tab back to arrangement view, command V, you just click and drag it to however long you want. And then this is the important part. So you click follow lead again. What this does is this tells Ableton that this is the leader of any tempo that this track is on. So anywhere where this track is on, Ableton's gonna follow this 65 BPM. I can drag it over, drop it. Then you go to session view, look for 4/4 if the song's in 4/4. If the song's in 6/8, obviously use that. But this song or this loop that I'm going to add is in 4/4, so copy and command copy that. I'll paste it to the last bar. Okay, so you're going to have two locators, one at the beginning of your loop and one at the end of your loop. So this is going to be using your IAC driver. For this to work, the repeat track, you have to engage it. It has to be on. And then what you want to do, because this is a MIDI note, okay, so this is going to control Ableton via MIDI. You command M, that'll open up everything, all the functions in Ableton turns blue. Set a section just before the MIDI note, okay? You're going to press the back button, the previous locator button, and then you're going to press spacebar and let it play. Then once it hits this, it's going to set this MIDI note as the previous locator. Shows the 0.1 button over top of the previous locator. You play it. As soon as it hits this last bar, it's going to go back to the previous locator, which is the beginning of our loop track area. This is only going to work if your quantization in Ableton, your ability to jump between locators, is set to 1 bar. If you don't want it to loop and just play straight through, you literally just, it's playing through. I literally just turn the repeat track off and then it'll just keep playing ahead. I'm going to pull up a loop that I have. As long as they're warped, they will follow the BPM that I have set here on the tempo track. Click and drag a loop that you have, and then my loop is already warped and it's set on loop, so I just click and drag that to extend it. Go to the beginning of this loop section, and there's your loop. Once it hits the repeat section, as long as the repeat track is engaged, it's just going to loop this entire section again, and it's going to do that indefinitely until you stop Ableton or you turn the repeat track off. That is how you add loops to a set list if you also have multi-tracks.